Yo, what is good, guys? It's your boy Miklik, and in today's video, we are discussing how Marvel Mystic can make their game better, what updates, like quality of life updates, rewards, and everything, what they could do to make the game better. And we're gonna start off first with the Alliance Shop. So, the Alliance Shop, like most gacha games, it always has tons of stuff you could buy. What they should do, like most gacha games have that are very successful, they should have what the thumbnail is shadow keys and great keys, and even the daily orb things that you get. So this is like my setup thing. I don't know, they probably change it because I don't know, I don't think they're gonna make it this cheap. But this is how cheap I think it should be. For shadow keys, weekly limit 10 out of 10, 150 whatever the alliance coins. And then for great keys, 300 alliance coins with again a weekly limit of 10 out of 10. And then for the orbs, for the power orbs, 300, same as the great keys, but a weekly limit of 3 out of 3. This is what I got in mind, and I feel like this is what, like, no one should have to make a video about this. The Alliance Shop should have had this, like, because you barely get rewards as it is. Like, the Alliance right now, it doesn't feel like, I haven't bought anything in the Alliance Shop. That's how, like, useless it is. And hopefully they add in an upcoming update. Maybe they see this video. You guys should probably share this so they could at least see it. They need stuff in the Alliance Shop. All gacha games have this. They have stuff you could buy for free. It's like this will be a good update, a good quality of life update. It will be amazing. It'll actually make the game better. People have enough to summon. They could do more alliance missions. What they need to do? We need more alliance missions because first off, right? I think it's because I'm not consuming enough power orbs. But for 3 days you get 300, and obviously at the end you get more. But I feel like they should increase the missions. But you know, that's just like, I think you guys might disagree on me. I don't know, but I feel like they should. Like I don't think I'm doing anything to alliance, even though I completed it. I feel like the alliance have nothing. They need alliance raise. They gain more rewards, more gems, more keys. You know what I mean? A leaderboard for the alliance things too. They gotta do these updates soon. We barely get rewards. We need something. Come on, Marvel. We need something. I also made a Google Docs thing, like what they should add. We already talked about the alliance shop. That's out of the way on the thumbnail. Second, this is just a, honestly, it's like you guys could disagree with this, and you know, it's just petty rewards that they're doing. So when we go back into the game, right, the 3 lines, the menu, and then you hit gallery, and you go to someone you have like leveled up and got, you only get 10 gems, right? So a lot of gacha games have this system too, but they give more than 10. They give at least 50 plus. It should be, this is how it should be. Story 1, 50 gems. Story 2, 100 gems. Story 3, 150. It should go up each time by 50. That makes more sense. We actually get more rewards, and it feels like I'll feel happy. Like I was getting 10, I'm like, okay, I don't feel anything. I feel depressed. But that's one of my things that I feel like they should add. They need to add more gems. That's pretty much it. The third one is chapter star rewards, momentum, and story. So heading to story, you see how we have multiple stories depending on your level, right? So when you click on the bottom right, you only get 1 shadow key, right? And you go again. 1 great key, you go again. And by the way, that's for completing the whole thing with 3 stars, right? The whole thing with, well, I guess how many stars you need, right? Whole thing. That's 1 great key. This is another great key. I think another great key. Yep. And I guess you also get a character still, and then you get another great key, right? I don't think that's good. They need to increase it. For people who are not high level, by the way, right? Completing everything with the right amount of stars, 1 shadow key, and I guess a character, right? That's only 1 shadow key, right? Completing the whole thing combined, it's 4 great keys and 1 shadow key. That's not good. This might sound like a little too much, but for completing this one, at least 5 shadow keys, right? Next one, 5 great keys. Because remember, when we were on this, right, before we were like high level, this honestly was kind of hard. So completing this should have been 5 keys. It would have been amazing. Tell me not. It would have been good. Or at least 2, because we have 2 branches, right? At least 2 great keys. But I think 5 great keys make sense. And then it'll be like, okay, each story I'll be happy to complete. I'll gain 5 keys each story, right? That's good. The second branch, this time, it should have just been shadow keys, like it already is, but more. 5 shadow keys each story you complete. Each story you complete. The first branch should be each story you complete, 5 great keys. And the same thing for the second branch, but with shadow keys. That's what they gotta do. And then for Memento, the rewards are even more bad. You know how long this takes to complete? And you only get 1 great key? By the way, there's like how many? I'm gonna say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's obviously more that's gonna be coming out. But still, complete all 5 things with all the max stars, right? 5 great keys. Are you serious? It has to be each one 5 great keys. Guys, that's how you keep the game alive. Or split it between 5 shadow keys, the next one 5 great keys, the next one 5 shadow keys, right? That's how it gotta work. It gotta work like that. And these things, like, I guess it's fine. I mean, they should have been just 50 gems, but we can't ask for too much nowadays. So that's my thoughts. They should increase that. Well, heading back to my Google Doc, challenge rewards. So the challenge rewards are somewhat fine, right? You get 50 gems for doing each thing. If you see here, you get 50 gems here, 50 gems here, right? For completing the boss thing, right? Completing the whole thing, we only get 6 shadow keys for completing the whole thing. Again, the higher level you are, the easier it is to get all these keys, right? When we were low level fighting these, it was hard to actually go up, and we only got 1 key. By the way, 1 key. So they gotta increase this. Again, if they don't want to do 5 keys each time we beat a boss, at least 2, 3, at least give us gems, because we get gems we can convert to keys or convert it into power orb supply and, you know, gain more XP. We're only getting 6 keys for completing the whole thing. Again, they're adding more, but still, that's not enough. At least give us more gems and more everything for these challenges. Next one is leveling up rewards. This is a big issue that I've had. Like, really, I gained 5 levels just to gain 1 shadow key. Make it more gems. If you don't want to put shadow keys, make it more gems, because we could convert it to great keys. So that's what I'm thinking of right now. And I like these things. These boss things are cool, but we only get this. These are very, very essential, so I'm glad they have these. And I guess these shards that no one uses in Sleepwalker late game, so it doesn't really matter. Don't know why they're adding it here. But we got great keys. Only 2 for completing the boss thing, so it's very, very annoying. They gotta increase those things. And then for people who already completed it, like I did, if they don't want to give us it after we completed it, then they could give it to at least the new people. Whenever they release a new update, at least make it better for the people who are coming into the game. Next up, Nightfall rewards. Everyone knows about the Nightfall rewards. After like 2 to 3 days, I'm done with the whole thing. So they gotta add more, like 15,000, then the next one 18, maybe 20,000, and then, you know, keep going 25,000, 30,000, and then giving us at least, like, since I don't know, it looks like they're not giving us keys here, so at least like more gems, reaching 20,000, 150 gems with maybe this, or, you know, 100k gold, and keep going up and up and up and increasing the rewards. Because after the 3rd day, right, I don't have to do any more battles anymore. I'm just done. I ignore Nightfall for the rest of the week. It's so stupid. More rewards. I can at least auto battle, gain my rewards, and not feel, you know, stupid. But yeah, they gotta increase the Nightfall rewards, make the scores higher for long-term players, because this is really bad. Next one is Bifrost Brawl rewards. And then another issue with this one, you guys gotta remember this. Lower level people aren't gonna have time to reach these rewards between 3 days, because everyone else is high level and it's a PvP, so they're not gonna reach these rewards. So the remaining time is fine. It's just a problem with the rewards. Completing this whole thing, and then I'm honestly done. For ranking up, right, bro, it's honestly a joke. Like, are you serious? I rank up to this one, right, and then I just get an epic artifact with, you know, these are good. I'm glad they added these, are good, but still, it's like barely anything. And then when I reach champion, I just get dream course again, essential, with these essential, but that's it. I should feel more rewards. I reach warrior, right, only 100 gems, and then these, right, like, what's going on? But I make it more. Vanguard should at least be 250 gems, and then for the champions, make it, I don't know, maybe add a key in there, so actually it feels better ranking up. And that's honestly a good way to make people play PvP more, so they could gain more rewards, gain more gems, more keys. They gotta add keys here and gems here. We need more ways of getting keys and gems, so we could gain more XP and gain the characters we want. And I feel like Marvel thinks that if the rewards are bad, everyone's gonna pay for more things. While that's true in a way, if the game is more free to play, people are gonna buy more. I'm gonna buy more. I don't feel like buying stuff anymore. So we need more rewards. Again, I'm keep saying it. If the game is more free to play, people are gonna buy more. Make more cosmetics so you can make more profit. Bro, we only got, other than Moon Girl, the only cosmetics we have is just these 3. Those don't even look that good. Let's be honest. I guess, cool, it's free, right? This essentially isn't free. You need to actually buy something and then you get it. We barely have anything. You guys can make more money if you just send out cosmetics. Send out crazy cosmetics. Be like Nova Rivals. Do those Gooning cosmetics, bro. People will buy them. Trust me. People will buy them. My 8th one is Infinite Mayhem rewards. Well, combining with dailies, because Infinite Mayhem, correct? It's essentially, I feel like this is the perfect daily. It's like a daily login. You go in every day. It shouldn't have remaining time 3 days or whatever, however long this was, maybe a week. It should be every single day. You do this every single day. You gain these. And then fine. One great, bro. Imagine 1 shadow key every single day plus 150 dream gems. Bro, that's 1 great key and 1 shadow key every single day. and that's what, like 14 keys, 7 shadow keys, and 7 great keys. You know how good that is? Again, I'm counting great keys as dream gems, because dream gems, you know, are what you need for great keys and just keys in general. This should be a daily login thing. You don't need 1 week to complete this. It only takes 10 minutes to beat this in a single day. So imagine doing this as daily logins. People will be happy. We actually gain stuff. Man, people will still pay. We need this to be daily logins. This should be perfectly for daily login. Every time I see Infinite Mayhem, I'm actually happy because look at the gems we get. It's actually good. I'm like, wow, we finally get more rewards. Just imagine, guys. Imagine this being daily. And the last one is what they had. They added this in the beginning of like the game, and then they're like, you know, I'm not doing it anymore. Fuck you guys. ×2 events every Saturday and Sunday. This, especially Marvel itself, knowing its fan base, every Saturday and Sunday, people will be like, wait, ×2 more loot? Every Saturday and Sunday, the player base count will go up. You see more people online every Saturday and Sunday just so they could get double the reward. This will not be 100k. Maybe they don't want to target this. This, again, 2, 4, 4, bro. It will be every Saturday and Sunday, by the way. Only every, maybe not every Saturday and Sunday. Maybe Marvel is petty every Saturday or every Sunday. They choose, but it will be so good. And then everyone will just waste their things there, and then boom, you will see more people actually on Saturday and Sunday than Monday to Friday. The ×2 rewards have to be every Saturday and Sunday. I have no idea why they removed it. And they could do a limit Saturday and Sunday. They only have a limit to do 5 each. I don't know, whatever they want to do. But it gotta be Saturday, Sunday. Please. It gotta be Saturday and Sunday. And Game of Contra, right? I'm not a huge fan of this. It's alright. They have the power. They have the servers to keep Crimson Campaign on this, by the way. I feel like they want to squeeze everything here, bro. They could have a second page right here. There could be an arrow right here going to more game modes, like Crimson Campaign and the new updates are coming, like the Asgard one. They could keep these game modes forever. They just like, I have no idea what they're doing. But yeah, the rewards gotta be increased here. Like, are you serious? You guys might disagree on me and some stuff. Like, I might be way too petty, but I just feel like we need more rewards. That's all about it. If they do exactly the same thing that I mentioned, by the way, and it's not much. I know it's 10 things listed, but all you gotta do is increase the stuff. But my main thing that I want them to do is the Alliance shop. Bro, guys, tell me not. Tell me not. If you open the Alliance, right? You head to shop and you're like, but damn, I need some great keys. You go down and then you see this beauty. This beauty. Shadow keys and great keys. Weekly limit 10 out of 10. Tell me not, you'll be happy. Tell me not. This is what we need. This is what we need. I don't care about anything else. The Alliance shop needs shadow keys and great keys and the orbs. Or just shadow keys and great keys. And if not shadow keys, just great keys. But you need to increase the weekly limit if you only do great keys here. Please share this video. Please share this video. We need the Alliance shop to have these stuff. It makes sense. It just makes sense. And some people actually don't have alliances. They just don't join it. So this will actually make people join alliances and actually go grind. Again, Alliance bosses, Alliance raids. Come on. We need this. The new multiplayer thing is coming out. I'm very hyped for that. That's coming out next week, July 31st. Low-key 2. And I think I wrapped up everything that I need to change. I'm so hyped for the Alliance shop. I want this to have an update. Like, I played Girls Fighting 2, right? And their Alliance shop is so amazing. It has so much stuff that I actually want to waste. While on this, I'm like, I don't have to buy this. I just don't. I just keep saving. I don't have to buy this. I don't use her as much. But, come on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm leaving the video ending off with this thing, this beautiful thumbnail I made. Took me a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you disagree on, what you agree on, what they should add, and I'll be seeing you guys maybe later today or tomorrow in a new video. Peace.